Hello everybody. Today's topic will be about technology and innovation and the next steps to check out for. Technology is the creation of human mind that transforms us. We build the tools and then the tools transform us, disrupting the status quo and opening new possibilities in space and human enterprise. So we use technology to open up new fields. Technology to actualize our imagination, to extrude our dreams into existence. So whatever we're trying to envision, we can use technology to make it a reality. Technology's relentless pace of change requires a new kind of understanding. In order to learn those technologies, we need to develop definitions and terminology in order to better understand what we're talking about. New kind of mindset is required because technological change is exponential, whereby human intuition is linear, but it is actually quadrupling. Gordon Moore, who first identified the exponential growth factor in technology, advancing progress every 2 years. What happens when we have 5G interconnectivity, self-driving cars, AI, and quantum computing to go to the next level? Making massively more powerful computers in the first 50 years of computing was fairly simple, taking desktop or laptop computers to the next level of networking, for instance. In unimaginable depth and field. However, the next 50 years of computing will take the power of computing of everything, whether making a very flat world come alive with technology. Think about what is the Internet of Things look like when every object makes smart, or when every object animated, when it's not just about how you connect all these objects, but what would happen with all those possibilities, for instance. So now we have objects connected to each other, interacting with each other, and giving negative or positive feedback on the go. They're the kind of amazing things to happen right now when only we experience. We have to learn to think differently about how we measure our success in the end. This has to do with scaling and density, and how we will know it's a world we want to live in, or how we will regulate it with the rules and regulations. So now I'm going to give you some examples. For example, what does the internet mean to the average Joe? Just an average person. You don't even have interaction with computers. Checking emails or playing video games is the most you come close to computers only. To the average customer, online shopping, just checking the computer to buy some new products, and that's as far as it goes. To the working professional, you have a job in computers. You use computers to using Excel, Microsoft worksheet. So you are interacting a little bit more. To the average researcher, checking out information, using Google searches to draw extensive projects. To the local company, etc., etc. This opens up new space for creativity and play. When talking about Internet of Things, making more powerful small sensors all the time. Essentially, we are going to infuse the entire world with intelligence or artificial intelligence. So we'll have objects that give us real-time feedback. This is known as cognitizing the world, cognitive abilities with technology. So when you have cognitive study in psychology of how the human mind perceives as self or as others, now we have small objects cognitizing the way they see, and then they bring that data back to us. the same way we electrified it and giving the electricity to the whole world. So when the world was given electricity, we electrified the planet. That's the same way to similarize what's going to happen. The IoT definition, just to point out, it's the Internet of Things. What's to come out of the IoT in the next few years. The Internet of Things, or the IoT, is the extension of Internet and connectivity into physical devices and everyday objects, which is a system of interrelated computing devices, mechanical and digital machines, objects, animals, or peoples that are provided with unique identifiers and the ability to transfer data over a network without requiring human to human interaction or human to computer interaction. So this is the IoT of what's there to come in everyday objects. This can be called technologically enabled animism, or everyday objects will be alive who will talk to us, for instance. A return to earlier kind of consciousness where everything was alive. There will be a time of magical thinking is alive and that everything has a point of view about it. Imagine everything had a capacity to be smart. That is, would also have opinions about us, which would feel weird. So there is a way it's taken us a little while to adjust to a world, even with our mobile phones in the internet, where we control those things. But imagining a world where data is circulated machine to machine, learning sometimes with us, not inside the loop, which is scary. So it's an interesting world to imagine what it would be to be human in that scenario. But it also requires thinking about incredible different landscape and technology. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's topic, and if you enjoyed it, please click that hand icon as always, and if you want to see the same kind of topic, please click the red button, and hope to see you next week. Ta-ta from Shali.